Do you ever have one of those days where you work and you work and you work, but you feel like you haven't gotten anything done? I'm going to tell you how to fix that. Good to see you. Good to see you. Fred Moore here, time management expert and bald guy. What am I talking about? You work all day, you just don't feel like, here's what happens is you work on stuff and you're feeling, quote, productive, but you're just not getting anything done. Why is that? Well, I am going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how do you get the most out of your day. Most people, here's what they do. They meander, right? They spend the whole day meandering. What do I mean by that? Well, they just, they're just going from one thing to another. They're just, I'm going to do a little bit of this. I'm going to do a little bit here. Whatever happens to come up in front of them. Oh, let me take care of this problem right now. Oh, let me straighten up my debt. Let me answer those emails. They meander, right? They don't really have what's called, maybe a plan, right? Here's the problem. When you don't do that, you're losing momentum. Okay, maybe you've got a goal. Maybe you've got a task that you want to do, and you're chugging right along. And then, the weekend comes, and then Monday rolls around, and what happens? You're like, okay, I'm just gonna let me just tackle what's gonna happen right here in front of me. No, it's not the way to do it. It's not the way to be successful in your goals and your dreams in your life, as it were. So what do? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what you do. Plan your day. What a concept, right? Plan your day. I like to do this the night before. There's a couple of things I do before I go to bed at night. Yes, I pee like everyone. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things that I do, sort of daily rituals to help set up my day for the next day. So before I go to bed, I'll grab my notebook and I'll think, all right, what are the things I need to do tomorrow? Now, in another video, I'm going to talk about how to figure out what those things are and how to figure out for the week. Pardon me, hit the microphone. But for now, what I'm talking about is just figure out what's going to happen tomorrow, right? What's the one thing tomorrow that needs to be done? If you have some daily tasks, like for me, my daily tasks are prospecting, right? Finding people that have a problem I can solve, connecting with those people. That's one of my daily tasks that I do every day, every work day anyway. So that's already going to be there. All right, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to prospect. That's what I'm going to do. But then what is going to be my one big thing? The one thing that I'm going to do tomorrow. The one thing that I know once I get that done, all right, I'm good. Doesn't mean once I get that done, I'm done for the day. No, it just means at the end of that day, when I'm going to bed that night and I'm trying to figure out what to do the next day, I'm not going to sit there and look at it and go, I don't know what I do today. I just meandered around. I was doing this. No, I got this particular thing done. All right, when you plan your day like that and figure out the most important tasks that you're going to do, the daily rituals, the money-making actions, as it were, and then figure out what is the one thing, the one big thing that you're going to do that next day, then it's going to help you. You're not going to be meandering. You're not going to well, I don't know what to do. No, you know exactly what to do. Look at your notebook. Look, I said I'm going to do this, and I said I'm going to do this. I must know what I'm talking about. I'm a pretty smart person. I wrote it down in my notebook, so it must be important. And you were smart enough to know that the secret to your success is planning your day, taking some action, getting this stuff done. Trust me, you don't want to have one of those days where you're like, well, I worked today, but I don't know what I did. No, you don't want one of those. You want a day that is filled with success. Now, that's it for today. But if you do want some of your time back, as always, I like to tell people about this, 5hoursback.com. Check that out. You're going to find a video, a PDF, some other tools on there. They're going to help you figure out how to get some of that precious time back to precious. I use precious time. It's very hard. That valuable time you have back in your life. Simple things that you can do to add minutes that add up to hours in your week. Check that out. And as always, do me a favor. Like, share, comment. I read all the comments. I answer all the comments unless they're like, you're bald and you're silly looking. I might answer that. I go, you are correct, sir. Or ma'am, or whoever you are. I don't know. But yes, share the love, and I will see you next time. What happened?